Okay, so here for your first immunity challenge, before we begin, I have 2 announcements. First, this game will end in a final 2, not a final 3. That's just an important thing for everyone to know. We're going all the way down to the nitty-gritty. Okay? Also, number 2, the title of the season is Trial by Fire, so at every immunity challenge, the team that comes in first will pull one of those fire cards off the door over there, and we'll get a special activity that could help someone on that tribe. Whenever we have a winner from this immunity challenge, you'll see a bit more how that works, okay? But first we have to find out who wins, okay? So for this challenge, each team starts off with 2 pieces of a 7-piece puzzle. Around you, I have 5 stations to get the rest of the puzzle pieces. Here are the stations. First station, over here, we call it the snowshoe. Your team has 2 boards. You will send 3 team members over there. You will each grab 2 loops, put it around the board, and then walk in sync. Station 2 is right here, the accuracy circuit. You can send 2 players to complete that. You have to knock down the wooden brick with the cylinder. You can have one of the people retrieving it. Then we have 3 beanbags. There's no cornhole out. I will go grab it. And then lastly, you have to lasso the bucket that is at the end, standing behind the cones, using the hula hoops attached to a rope. And then pull in, lasso in your puzzle piece. Station 3. You see that shed all the way down there? There's just a puzzle piece there, so 1 person to run. Okay? 4. Right here, this is the tile jump. Let me show you how that works. At this station, players use 2 pieces of wood connected by a rope and must travel without touching the grass. Then your last station, you'll send 4 people over here. You have a rubber band and 4 pieces of twine. Firmly holding your rope, you'll go down and maneuver all these cups and make a pyramid. Okay? So 4, 3, 2, 1. Once that you complete your pyramid, you can grab your puzzle piece. Everyone has to do 1 station at least. Otherwise, you can repeat as much as you want. Okay? Just as long as everyone does something. You don't have to go in any particular order. Okay? And lastly, first team, what?
1 at a time?
Oh yes, you can only be active in 1 station at a time. And just the first team to complete their cube wins immunity and gets to get the first trial by fire. Second team is also safe. The team in last place, you'll have to send someone home.
Well, you're a runner, right?
Yeah.
So you can go to the shed. Yeah, you can do that in the shed.
Start with the pyramid because that's going to be really hard. So if we knock that out,
That's probably a good
And
idea.
then do everything as
take
fast as
everybody else a long time to like do that. If we do that out, then we can bang out the rest of this, and then they won't be in our way.
You have to take the cylinder, hit the block, and then you have to take the pouch and throw it in a cornhole, and then you have to lasso the bucket.
Yeah, and pull it in.
I really like.
I think you would aim, with the basketball.
Just angles.
Right. And how many people?
2 on that.
And someone's going to retrieve the cylinder and stuff. Any fast runners?
Oh yeah, cross country.
Yes.
We need 4 people for this cup thing.
I'll do that.
You'll do it.
I can do it.
I can do that.
Do that too.
I can do it with you if you want.
Alright, well that's 4 if y'all
That's 4, and then we need 3 people
And
for
I'll do
that
that
one.
one. 1, 2.
You gotta watch height. Y'all are all way too different.
Yeah,
Like it
we
doesn't
want
all have to
people
be
the
the
same
exact
height, so it'd
same.
be
But like
But,
something
like,
do you want us to
out of
do
the-
this one?
I can also do that too.
Okay, we can do this one.
for that.
So I'll sprint, then we do cornhole, then we can do this, and then we can do this, and then this cup.
This is gonna be really geeky, but when we're doing that, I just work time and true again. Heave hose.
Okay.
So it's just a call out. Heave ho left right.
Does it matter when
I
she
didn't want to be
runs
controlling about the
to get
height thing, but I know it makes a big
Here we go. The first challenge begins in 3, 2, 1, go.
someone else.
So let's like skip these like. We're doing good.
Come on, guys.
All right. Perfect.
Okay, good.
Let's do this one. Waste.
you gonna go first?
Wait, we need to be over here a little more.
I'm hold tight.
Okay.
Y'all are good to go. Nice. Nice. You got this?
So I have to carry this and go back?
Yes.
Okay. I was kind of afraid.
Y'all got it?
What is happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
Find your inner yee-yee.
Right. Got it?
Around? I think we can turn around. Yeah, turn around. Sit you there.
Right. We're good.
Okay, we're good.
Good enough.
So 4.
Just move it next to this one. Okay.
Release.
And we can always like push it like this. Okay, this one.
That one, slide on this.
Yeah.
Slide on this. You just can't be on the top level.
Let's put these on the bottom first and find out they're open nipples.
Okay, corner.
See, this one needs to be and this one has to be on the bottom too.
You pull out.
Okay, we're gonna have to
Push this one in.
push which
I don't. This one. Just a little bit. Yes. Yes.
Would this one possibly go like vertical? Oh.
Wait, that's not even one.
Wait, is that it? No.
It's the one in the middle. Can't be in the middle.
Both pieces are just one.
All right, all teams working on the puzzle.
3.
It has to
This
be
could be like the center one.
No, because then it would. Oh, it could.
Maybe that's why everybody gets it wrong because they think that's a corner.
I would assume they all interlock.
We need this one to be on the ground.
I think this one needs to be on the ground
And this.
this one. So let's do this.
Where's the middle go?
Okay. Like this.
Oh, we're doing it. That's it.
We got it, we got it.
Yellow team has it. Yellow team, you are safe. And get the try by
You can go like the middle. Want to try something?
I'm not kidding you. I was like,
Wait.
Put this.
Put it there. Wait.
Yes, put this back.
Yes, yes, yes. No, this one goes sideways.
No, that's it.
Yes! We got it. Wow! You guys are safe.
Which means, unfortunately, my teal tribe, you came in last, and we'll have to vote someone out at the first tribal council. Okay, but before we get to that, yellow tribe, come see. For winning the challenge, the yellow tribe is the first tribe to unleash one of the trials by fire. For the first 4 weeks, the winning tribe will pick a card to play and unleash a wrinkle into the game. Alright, the words aren't really a hint to what they are, but pick any word you want and I will read its contents to you.
Smoke. Wait, do
we get to read all of them? Or
No, just the one that you pick.
Oh, we want the smoke. Are we sure? Yeah, we want the smoke.
The yellow team has chosen to smoke. So your tribe is going to receive a clue to a hidden immunity idol.
Oh, we don't even know what that is. Okay. Find the scroll in the green globe.
I saw the globe somewhere. Does that mean we can leave now and go look for it, or?
Correct. Yes.
Wait. Maybe I am stupid. Just dig your finger and flip that thing off.
Really gonna make you work?
Get this in.
I mean, it's easy to get it in. It's hard to get it in.
That's fair.
That's why we have you.
Let me just satisfying noise.
Oh, it's another clue. Find a loose brick with 2 X's on it. That is your idol.
Don't say anything. This is fine. Maybe one of these is
Not much for us. We've been looking for the idol for forever, so we're working on that still. But we don't really have any like drama yet since we won, so we're not going to tribal. So far we are 6 strong. I think that we'll probably continue to win, so then we won't have to worry about it, hopefully, until the merge.
maybe it's like a wooden brick, like how we had to knock over the wooden bricks with the cylinder.
I'm feeling good. I mean, it was a good victory. We did well in all the challenges except for one of them, where 2 people, not gonna name names, 2 people didn't do so well. So yeah, that was good. But in the end there, you know, I anchored. That was all right. I feel like didn't go too fast, didn't go too slow. But we really came together as a team and finished building the brick together, because I really thought we were gonna have to vote someone off, but we didn't. Do you think we were gonna have to vote someone off?
I was scared for a while.
Yeah, me too.
When
I
it
was
came
scared.
to the lasso, I was like, oh
Yeah.
god, we're done.
Yeah, me too. But you know, this immunity clue is a search. Yeah, the clue is to find a loose brick with 2 X's on it. We can't find it. We've been searching all these bricks. There's so many bricks around. You know, we've been lifting it and just nothing. I'm thinking it's in some location where just no bricks around, just a random brick out of nowhere that we're just not looking for. But yeah, that's about it as far as the game so far.
The idol is supposedly a brick with 2 X's on it, or a loose brick with 2 X's on it, which has kind of made us think like it's part of some of the brickwork. So we've kind of been just looking around, feeling bricks to see if we can find one that's loose, and then picking up and looking for 2 X's on it. It's kind of been our game plan. I feel like maybe there's something like a little bit deeper than that. They're trying to be clever with it, but that's about all we got. Personally, I kind of screwed us up on the first challenge a little bit, which is what it is. The hula hoop was killing us, and then Morgan too, we both struggled with that. But we ended up getting the puzzle done, which was a good team effort of taking it apart and just trying different things.
I feel like this shouldn't be this hard to find the bricks. Like, there's a lot of it, but kind of thinking someone may have found it and just not told us, because the immunity idols only work for one person, right? So what if, like, I don't know.
It's not a brick.
It's not a brick.
It can't be a
Hour 1,
brick.
losing motivation, determination, dignity.
But we'll never lose our victory. We'll never lose our victory. Don't forget, guys, we won the last challenge.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
We are the victors here. Maybe loose brick isn't a literal brick, but we need to start thinking about it, like pronouncing it differently.
Loose brick.
Loose brick. Loose brick.
Loose brick.
Maybe it's not that.
Toothpick? Maybe like it's one of those
If we
things like-
continue winning and our alliance goes into the merge with an idol, boom.
Or what if we just, it's one of those things where like if we don't look for it, it shows up. I really don't know.
I think it's either. But this.
Oh!
What the hell?
I told y'all this.
Is that it?
Congratulations, you have found the hidden immunity idol.
Yeah.
This idol may be played at any tribal council until there are 4 players left in the game, at which point it expires. In other words, the last time this can be played is at Final 5. Play this idol just before the votes are read, and any votes cast against the idol player at that tribal council will not count. You are allowed to play the idol on yourself. This idol may be passed on to another player at any time. Should you be voted out while holding it, you may not pass it to a player still in the game. Okay?
Who plays it though? Like our whole team has it.
We could just discuss it like, hey, we'll all vote off.
have it. She has
But like
Why
I
does
can,
she have it? She's
Sorry.
already found it.
but I
we-
can play it for any of y'all.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is, if
talked about. So I think we did good, starting with the running.
The running.
I think we should have let Matthew do the box throws or whatever
Just to give you more time.
Yeah, because the pacing
just for
was
more
affected,
recovery.
yeah.
So we can think about that for the next challenge. Like
for sure.
people who are repeating obstacles, trying to spread them out a little more.
Yeah.
But like it wouldn't have been so bad if that run was farther than it looked, y'all. I was like, I started like.
No, the moment you looked at it, I was like, that's far, and you went.
You were literally like this by the time you got to the block. I was like, it's like our tribe is filled with people who got put on a team and got put back on another team. Like I got picked last on the yellow team, and then Derek got picked like one of the last ones too, and they both gave us back, and so I was like, okay, we have to make sure we look out for the yellow team. I think that's the team to beat because I feel like they have a bunch of people in here that kind of know each other or familiar with each other, so I think they've been like I feel like they can read each other well because they finished first, so like but I think that we are still the underdogs. I feel like they weren't expecting us to go second.
So with the underdog thing, do you think that gives y'all an advantage or a disadvantage?
I would say it's an advantage just because they're not going to be paying attention to us as much. I think maybe a little bit more now since we got second, but definitely like I think when we go back in there, we're gonna have a plan to take down the yellow team.
I said it's 7v6 v5 now.
Yeah, so the strategy really isn't getting first, it's just letting them whittle down each other and catching first. So not saying we don't strive for first, but it's not bad if we get
But
second.
there are going to be some competitions where you have to play place first, not to evict.
Okay.
True.
So like even if you place second, you still lose some weight.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, but like to be honest, whenever I saw everyone else, like the other two teams go straight for the cups, like it made me nervous at first.
Yeah.
But then I
Because
really
we
think,
agreed on doing that last
Right.
what's that called?
I was worried about that too, but then she's like, it'll take 5 seconds. I was like, you're right, it did take
Yeah, and I think
literally
that's
they
a
went
great
so
plan.
fast, you didn't even make it there yet, and they had already finished the cups, and I was like,
Damn.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I think it was a good plan because like then all of them were tired before, so they had to like send another person to run.
As far as my tribe, I actually love them. When I got to my first team, I wasn't like really, like some of the people I didn't really know, and they weren't the people I talked to before. Like I was thinking beforehand while we were all talking in the kitchen, like I was like, oh yeah, I like Matt. Ashton seems like a leader. I need a leader. And then Nathan, he seemed nervous, so I was like, okay, that could be someone I could lean on, and if I support them, maybe they might scratch my back later. So I really like my team so far. Also, the fact that we have 7 will help us so much, especially now that we just won this challenge. And like now it's like what she says, it will be fewer, like they'll let themselves be fewer and we'll be the greater, bigger number. And when we break off, maybe we can have this alliance where we can build up. So I'm really digging that. Aside from that, I don't know, I really like my team. There's no qualms yet. The one thing I'm worried about is, okay, so I'm gonna go back to the challenge. During the challenge, maybe you might see during the footage, I was just standing there during the cube challenge. And then when it comes to physical comps, I'm not really good at them. I'm gonna be real honest. So, I mean, while we're all volunteering, I only did the cup thing. But even that's just one challenge compared to people who did 2. So I know everyone's not gonna do everything, but I just felt bad that it wasn't helpful. And again, going back to the cube, I'm literally just standing there while everyone's scrambling. And at one point, Garrett, whatever his name is, sorry buddy, he's like, okay, we need new perspective. But then the moment I stepped in, everybody stepped in. So I was like, okay, well I'm just gonna stand here and wait, I guess. But also like pray that the other team doesn't win. So that's one of the things I'm kind of worried about. So hopefully I can work my game socially and not physically, because I ain't helpful in that category.
All right, can we bark, y'all? Can we bark like when we like?
I was thinking about that, like, what would be our thing, though? I would like have a cheer, but I don't know about barking. We could all stand on one leg.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a flamingo, stand on one leg, just be like.
Every time we win, everybody be quiet and good.
Come on!
As long as that was outside. Just like
Just like freak out. We'd be like, we won! And then we all just stand up and go.
I think of dodgeball when they were all just like the cobras and again, like we really are the unwanted, like we were. You and I literally held hands the last.
And then they took you, and then they picked me, and then they gave back me.
And gave back me.
I was chosen last for the dodgeball, and
Yeah, poor thing. I mean, you last man standing, you become a team leader, and here we are.
yo,
They're
that was
underappreciated, undervalued, and here we are. I mean, LSU just won a championship off of these values.
Wow, this is
Our team was created by literally God.
Literally.
Yeah.
And they picked you, and you weren't
Is
like
that too much to say?
No, not at all.
Okay, so I played this game before, but I sucked ass. Can I say bad words?
Yes.
Okay, I sucked ass, major. And this round, I'm so glad I got to do it again, because I'm gonna be so much more opinionated and stuff. And I really love my tribe, my pink tribe. They're so awesome. But I know for the strategy of this game that I'm going to I'm loyal to them right now. But I know that in the long run, I'm gonna get with different leaders, I guess, of different groups to see if that works.
Yeah, y'all two, I'm glad y'all are on my team because I talked to y'all in the kitchen before.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay, they seem like great guys.
I know.
Especially you. Nathan, you were really nervous, and I was like, I'll stay with him.
I know. I was like last time promised. I was calming myself. I was taking deep breaths. I was like, don't be nervous. Like,
No,
I think it's
surprisingly.
my disadvantage in this. So I got here and I just had to hurry up and mingle as quick as I could. But I only talked to Matthew really.
That's
and
what I
then-
was just about to say.
And I talked to you maybe 2 words.
Seconds.
here. Yeah.
Okay, you and you are the only people, I showed up and I was just like, oh shit. I was making my team before the team was made.
Yeah.
No,
We're so iconic.
we're actually legendary.
Legendary, never been done before.
When we have to pick teams,
Here's what we can.
moment of truth right here.
So we just gotta get better at puzzles.
Because that's the thing, we did well with everything else. And we
Was
got to
I the first one that started on the puzzle?
I think so.
Yes.
I think we
Talk about
I
it.
think we just couldn't see it from we were all looking in different ways.
Thought that the final pieces would really bring it together.
Yeah.
No, it's alright.
It's okay, shake it off, guys. We won't let it happen again.
I don't know. We might have to go based on qualities of the game since we don't really know each other yet. I hate saying it, but I think we have to go with quality. How well did each one of us do with a game? Maybe, I don't know.
What do y'all want to do? Split up and strategize?
I guess so. Can we move on and then move groups?
3 and 3. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna make a decision with all of us together.
What are your thoughts? What do you think? I mean, I know we're not gonna get rid of McKay.
I'd get rid of McKay. No. I'm not going to play this on Friends before this.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you, me, and McKay could work. Talk up a little.
I
A
agree.
little bit louder.
I agree.
I feel like we could be a really solid alliance.
Yes, I agree with that.
So, it's just deciding who, which is really hard this early.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because also you don't know what the future challenges are going to be. So
Yeah. Who's good at puzzles? Because we know that puzzles aren't our strong point.
But I feel like in terms of what we talked about, me and you were both problem solving puzzle stuff,
Yeah.
and other
So
people
we can be good at
didn't say
that.
anything or said no. So I don't know.
So we're good. I feel like we should keep, what's his name?
John, Pity.
Pity? I feel like we should keep him. John did really good with the running. He was fast.
He was really fast.
So if there's any more running challenges, I feel like he'd be good. I don't know. I can be really, if we need someone for accuracy, I can be good with accuracy. I like cornhole. I'm pretty good at it.
You like what?
I like cornhole.
Cornhole. Yeah, that was funny.
I thought that was cute.
Yeah, I think that we need to put out.
Keep the dudes. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Regroup.
What do you think? I don't know.
It's really hard to judge because everybody
just
did
met-
good. Yeah, we
And
just
it-
met,
I was
we're the
telling-
first ones to do tribal council, so of course
Yeah.
we did.
Well, and I feel like we all decided as a group who was physically going to do what.
Yeah.
And then with the puzzle, I feel like we were all trying pretty equally to
Right. Yeah.
I'll try this, try this. I don't feel like anyone was just sitting back
No, exactly. Yeah, and everybody, even in the ones where we split off, everybody did really good.
and tried their best.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know.
I feel like if I had to pick anybody, I guess I would pick John because I don't know. I didn't like just now. He was like, all right, everybody, let's talk about this right now and choose who's going to go in this group right now. I didn't like
group, like that's not how we can't do it.
that rubbed me the wrong way a little bit just now. But I mean, that's all I could go off of is that rubbed me the wrong way.
I mean, we haven't had anything else. We barely, like, we had our first group interaction, then we had our first challenge, and that's it, and here we are.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see how it goes. I mean, I'm all for women empowerment, so I'm all for keeping women.
But I feel like we need.
But I feel like, yeah, we need.
I really think we need it.
And like John was fast, but he was so fast.
The only thing is he had trouble hitting the thing with the, like, throwing the baton. But like, I can't. But
I
that's
can't
something so
judge, yeah.
small.
And here's the thing, if we do get rid of one of the dudes, I can try to pick up slack with accuracy. Like, I used to play basketball too. I'm not gonna be able to dunk, but like,
I'm just not like.
we get rid of John.
Yeah.
Like,
Physical strength is what. That's the thing though, in terms of like.
I'm like, well, Caroline does that aerial silks. Like, I know
Yeah, I
she's got
guess
the upper
she's got
body
the upper
strength.
body
if we
strength.
need to do any, like,
I was
lifting
telling him,
or
I was like, I
anything.
got strong legs. I got the leg strength. That's it. I don't feel like we can go physically because we all decided as a group who was going to do
Yeah,
things
that's
physically.
true.
Like we decided that together, and I don't think anybody was in objection of how we decided. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't really do anything wrong, really. It was just that
No,
last.
it just got to the puzzle, and that's just all like brain stuff, and that's kind of like nobody could look at it and figure it out. And we kept moving pieces and saying, "Hey, try this right here." And I feel like we all did equal effort in the puzzle of sitting
I
there.
know.
And trying to.
I mean, I feel like honestly, I wasn't really a part of it. I'm not good at puzzles, really.
Well,
At least
right.
puzzles like that, you know.
Right. I don't know. It's difficult to go off of something so fast.
Yeah, I feel like that puzzle is just like staring me in the face right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Honestly, like, beginning, I think we should just try to keep our team strong.
So you think, well, what do you think our process or strategy should be for eliminating someone?
I think whoever struggled on the puzzle the most, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I think, what do you
Do you have a person in mind? I feel like you do.
I don't know. I really don't. I'm thinking about that moment and I'm trying to think.
Right.
We struggled a lot, but we were all pretty much the same. Everyone was saying like, oh, try this.
Right. Right. And realistically, that's probably the only, like, courses will change from here on. And so that's worth noting, you know, if that's in the past who excelled in other categories with John.
It was all like he took about 5 tries on the first thing.
Yeah.
I took about 5 tries on the cornhole, and then
Right.
I got the thing on like my 3rd try. I
Right.
felt like we went through that pretty fast.
Yeah. It did go quickly.
And then this, like the 3 of us, like in the beginning it was just rough adjusting.
Yeah.
But then honestly after that, I think like we went just as fast, if not faster, than other groups.
Yeah.
So.
Because we finished all the, like, obstacle course stuff quickly before everyone else, and then we worked on the puzzle.
I think that like you also might want to think of social threats. Like, who do you think wouldn't be loyal if we were? Like, I don't know. Do you think anyone on our team would like be the first to backstab now? I honestly think we're all pretty loyal, but I don't know.
Do you have a person who, like, concerned you to begin with?
I did watch half of
Interesting. What do you think? Why? Like, what can you justify that with?
No, just because you said who was the first to split off.
Yeah.
But Caroline did
Interesting.
well in that individual challenge.
Yeah, Caroline's super analytically minded. She'd be valuable in those realms.
What did Abby excel in the challenge?
I only saw her in that course with the cups. She did well there. But did she do any others? No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So that's the only one we saw her in.
Yeah.
I guess that.
That would just be my initial thought, I guess, after everything we talked about. But
Interesting.
it might be obvious, but what if we walk back to them?
Yeah, so I
And
think
then
that's a
have
good
4.
idea because by us not exchanging, there's a high chance that
just
both
walk
of them have voted on one of us.
Let's just walk.
Okay.
How's it going?
It's good.
First challenge down.
Yeah. No progress, I guess, because we didn't really pass.
But we didn't do poorly though.
Oh, no.
So
Like,
I
our
guess
games
that makes
were
it
phenomenal.
feel better, yeah.
You look very serious.
Like what?
You look very serious.
Jay has your very like.
We came through very, very little conclusion. Pretty
Yeah,
much
we can
for
really.
nothing.
Oh yeah, no, we couldn't decide anything.
Did you guys come up with someone?
We're winging it. I
Did you guys
just
truly
have
decide
two
to wing it?
ideas. I have 2 names that I'm thinking of, and that's it.
Okay. Got it.
But,
Did you?
So like I'm trying to like just bounce off of what everyone else is thinking. You know what I mean?
No one wants to be the first one to say something though.
Yeah, I mean, I just put out John because he was trying to keep us in the group and not wanting us to like go off on our own.
Yeah.
But he's so fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be straight up. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm between Jessica and John.
Jessica struggled a little bit with the verbs. So I think between.
Well, how was she in the
That's what I mean. Struggled, yeah. But she was in front. Probably wasn't the best tactic because, like, Pity's legs are so long.
She's like in the splits.
I was like, smaller strides, smaller strides.
I mean, I think it's gonna be between those two guys. I hate to get rid of drama.
Why?
Women power.
I know.
Well, there's 3 of us.
All right. It is time for the first tribal council where unfortunately we will see our first torch snuffed. Alright, let's get right to it. McKay, y'all were the first team to get to the puzzle, right?
Yes.
So what went so wrong? Walk me through it.
Interesting. I think that some of the other groups kind of started from what they had while other courses were going on, and this might just have been me, but I think that we didn't like jump on solving the puzzle because I kind of assumed that the final pieces would bring it all together. And so I think even though we got back to the base first, we were still kind of starting last at assembling it and thinking about it. So.
Jessica, you were the team leader. So what was your process picking your tribe members?
I think just people that I met earlier, that I liked, that I thought had really great personalities, and people I thought would be strong players and had a strong personality, a strong presence.
Are you happy with your choices?
Yes, I like all these people very much. I'm just upset with how the competition went, but I agree with McKay in that maybe we should have started putting the piece together. But I didn't think anyone else would do that, and I think that pushes that.
For sure. Caroline, what does this tribe have going for it?
I think that we are all pretty aware of like what we're good at and we're not, and like people who know they're good at something jump and be like, oh, I can do this challenge. I'm good at that. I'm fast. I'm like, I like cornhole, whatever. So I feel like we're pretty honest about like where we will do well, and then also what we're not good at on the other side of that.
So this game's gonna end in a final 2. Do you find that changes the way that you're approaching your specific relationship, since ultimately you either have to choose one person or one person has to choose you?
So far, not really. I feel like once people get to the merge, like that might become more of an idea that sticks in the back of their mind. But for the meantime, while we're in teams, that's kind of all I'm focusing on.
Yeah.
Is really making my team as strong as it can be.
All right, John. Pretty much everyone on this tribe is new to Survivor. So how do you get accustomed to all of the shadiness of the game?
I kind of like the drama a little bit. Although we really haven't gotten into the drama, but like watching past seasons, I'm like, I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. Although I don't like starting any of this. But we're all new, and I think we're all pretty like similar. I would say, like we're not like too strong to where we're like really like determined. We're not like really weak-minded. So yeah.
Andrew, what's the main criteria for determining how you're going to vote today?
Normally, early on, I would be like, let's vote out a week, because you want to be strong enough on challenges. We don't want to come back here and do this. But when we broke off and we were talking to different people, like no one could point out a weak link, since we were that first team back and everyone had participated in another challenge. So it's tough. I don't really have a good answer. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we're about to point out a weak link. It's time to vote. Jessica, you're first. Come around this door with me.
So it's really rough because honestly I'm just going to go with the weakest link, and it was hard to decide, but I'm going to have to go with Abrielle because everyone excelled in different aspects of it, but early on she said that she would do the puzzle and she was good at puzzles, and that was ultimately our weakling.
So, couldn't really make a decision, but really ultimately I had to come down to like who did the least during like our challenges, and so I'm gonna go for April. She only did one challenge, and like it's nothing against her really, but that's just how it has to be, I think.
I don't know, this was a really difficult decision, just because there's not a lot to go off of. You know, we had a little team meeting, we had one little challenge, and then I don't think any of us really stood out as a weakling. So I'm just going with my gut at this point.
All right.
I kind of found myself in a predicament.
Ooh, what's the predicament?
I think I know kind of the places people are leaning. And I'm debating whether I should be strategical in my vote or just kind of let the, you know. So I'm,
So where are our options?
I'm gonna go, do I really just say it?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, I think, I know that Pity told me he was planning on voting out Abby. That's what I heard last. And then I think Abby's leaning towards Jessica. Caroline's also leaning towards Jessica. I think Abby's a really strong player.
Before I read the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so. All right, I will read the votes. First vote, Abrielle. One vote, Abby. Next vote, Jessica. One vote, Jessica. One vote, Abrielle. Next vote, John. One vote, Abrielle. One vote, Jessica. One vote, John. Next vote, Jessica. That's 2 votes, Jessica. 1 vote, Abrielle. 1 vote, John. Next vote, Abrielle. That's 2 votes, Abrielle. 2 votes, Jessica. 1 vote, John. 1 vote left. The person voted out of Survivor Trial by Fire is Jessica. I'm sorry, Jessica, but you have been voted out. Come with me. All right, Jessica. Thank you for playing, but the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.